Hey guys, we're back with another video on the Jekyll series. So today I wanted to go over a few things, one being layout, one being collection, and then one being post loops. So I'm in my directory, which is called My Awesome Site, and I'm in VS Code. I have a terminal open within the directory here. I'm going to build the site with bundle exec jekyll serve. Bundle exec jekyll serve will build the site and serve it locally on your machine. I'm going to command click on Mac to open it, and here's our site. So a few things. By default with Jekyll, when you build a site according to their documentation, they're going to install on what's called the minima theme. If you want to change themes or browse different themes, you can do so on GitHub or on the internet to find a Jekyll theme that you like. If you find one that you like out of the box, you can just install it via their documentation and then just adjust the config file and add posts, and you're good to go. But if you want to build something custom, if you want to build a custom layout and custom theme, you're going to have to change some stuff up a little bit. So here we're in the config file. I'm going to delete the theme here and then save it. So here the documentation shows that we need to create an underscore layouts directory and a default.html file. So we'll do that, and then we're going to remake index. So let's go ahead and do that. So here's my layouts folder. Underscore layouts default.html is just this code, which is on their documentation. I'm going to delete this for now. And in the main directory, I'm going to create a file, index.html. I'm going to just do the default layout and then a title of home. And there we go. So there is our custom layout. From here we can add CSS frameworks. So let's do that really quick. Bulma CDN. Just grab this quick. Copy here. We'll go back to the default, and in the head we'll put the CDN link, and then in the body, just really quick, we'll do div container just to wrap the contents in there, and you'll see when we refresh, it'll look different. Let's get just really quick Bulma navbar. We can go through and change this later, but just get this top one. Copy this. And for right now, we'll just add it to the default HTML, but this will definitely, we'll want to change to like an includes file where it would be its own separate file here. So here we have a nav bar. We have the contents of the index.html page. So this is step one. This is starting from scratch. This is, if you want to create something completely custom, this is how you do it. This is how you generate pages from Markdown. The next thing I wanted to show was collections. So we're back in the config.yaml, and we're going to create a collection called parts. So we see we want this type of setup. So we'll do parts. So here's where we get into the nitty-gritty with for loops in Jekyll. I'm going to just copy this code here that they have. This is looping over Markdown files the same way that they do with posts. We're going to do this with collections. So what we're going to do is go to the index.html, and we'll do parts. It's the H1. And here we'll do for parts in site.parts. We'll do parts name parts.price, and then parts.details. So what this is saying is, for each of the parts in the sites.parts collection, give me the parts.name, parts.price, and parts.detail. And the way we're going to format this is create a new directory called parts. And I am going to create new files. I'll create 3. I'll do 111.markdown, 112.markdown, and let's get crazy. We'll make a 165.markdown. And within these, we want to touch on the 3 properties that we listed in the for loop. So I believe we had name, price, details. This part is great. Name is 111. The price is going to be $3.99 for this one. Here we'll do 112. This part is $5.99. $165, $7.99. And since we made a change in the config file, we're going to need to rebuild the server. So let's see what we get. It's got to be underscore. Okay, the parts directory has to be underscore. There we go. So here we have the output of the parts, the front matter of the markdown files. So here are the parts. So this is the basis of a website that has a custom theme from scratch. If that's what you want to do, if you want a custom look, you have to go through the process of creating the underscore layouts directory and then the subsequent layouts within. You want to add the collection to the YAML file, the config.yaml file, and then you have to create the directory that holds the markdown files, and then each markdown files needs that front matter that we saw on the top for the name, price, and details, and this can be whatever you want. It doesn't have to be these 3. But this is the basis of a website that has this static output with a database of parts that are in a markdown file, which are super easy to edit and configure in a custom layout. So I hope you learned something. Stick around. I do have, I believe, one more Jekyll video to come. So if this is interesting, if you've learned something, and if you want to work more with Jekyll, definitely subscribe. Hit that like button if you liked it. Thanks so much.